Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and asked yourself, if I don't do this, if I don't take this risk, will I regret it? That is the exact question Jeff Bezos asked at age 30 when he already had everything. A safe job on Wall Street, a guaranteed future. But while you are choosing safety, Bezos chose to confront what he called the regret test. And that single decision created Amazon. Today, on The Mind of a Master, we will learn how to apply this thinking to stop procrastinating and start building. The power of simplification. Jeff Bezos grew up in Texas. He was an unusual child. Other kids played. Jeff turned his garage into a laboratory. He built alarms to keep his siblings out. He tried to make a hovercraft from a vacuum cleaner. He wanted to know not just what worked, but why it worked. Curiosity wasn't just a habit. It was his superpower. And here's the first lesson. Be relentless curious, because curiosity plants the seeds of growth. Breaking free from safety. In 1994, Bezos had it all. He was the youngest senior VP at D.E. Shaw on Wall Street. But then he saw a number. The internet was growing at 2,300% per year. He couldn't ignore it. A voice inside whispered, "This is the future." Leaving a safe job? Madness. Everyone said, "Don't do it. It's too risky." So Bezos applied the regret minimization framework. He projected himself to age 80 looking back and asked, what will I regret more? The answer was clear. He would regret not trying to participate in the internet revolution. And that's when he decided, quit Wall Street, drive cross-country, and found Amazon. The lesson is, when in doubt, choose the path that guarantees the least regret. The everything store, the gigantic vision. Amazon started in a Seattle garage. The initial idea, sell books online. Why books? Because books were infinite. Millions of titles no physical store could stock. Jeff and his wife Mackenzie packed orders by hand, drove them to the post office. It was small, it was messy, it was unprofitable. But Jeff didn't see a bookstore. He saw the everything store. He accepted losing money for years because he knew investing in market share and the long-term vision would win. The second lesson, don't look at what you have today. Look at what you want to build in 10 years. Day 1. Fighting complacency. Inside Amazon, Jeff Bezos built a culture around 2 words. Day 1. Day 1 means act like a startup. Stay hungry. Never become complacent. If you are not growing, you are falling behind. Bezos believed day 2 is the beginning of stagnation, laziness, and then death. He forced employees to read 6-page memos for every meeting. No PowerPoint. He was notoriously tough, even harsh, but that intensity kept Amazon from ever standing still. While you were looking for a break, Amazon's competitors were operating in day 1 mindset. The lesson is, the day you stop being hungry is the day growth dies. Failure as fuel, turning destruction into discovery. Growth comes with inevitable failure. The Fire Phone, a disaster. Amazon auctions, dead. Dozens of projects died quietly. But Jeff had a mantra. If you're going to fail, fail boldly. He saw failure not as the opposite of success, but as fuel for success. The Fire Phone's failure laid the groundwork for Alexa. A $500 million flop became the seed of a multi-billion-dollar hit. The third lesson is, learn to fail forward. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. Conclusion. Will you choose safety or growth? Today, Jeff Bezos has stepped down as CEO to focus on his bigger passion, Blue Origin, his dream for humanity to become a multi-planetary species. It's the same philosophy, gradatum ferraturi, step by step, ferociously. His success came not from avoiding risk, but from taking the biggest bets. It came from never allowing himself to enter day 2. So, the next time you face a tough decision, ask yourself his question. When I'm 80, what will I regret more? Because success does not belong to the cautious. It belongs to the relentless.
And that is the mind of a master.